I'm Maya Srivastava here with Chris Herren. I'm going to ask you a few questions today. How about we start with you telling me about your high school experience? You were like the all-American teenager. You were good at you were really good at basketball?
I was at one time in my life. Growing up, I was a pretty highly sought after high school athlete for my accomplishments on the basketball court, and that led me to getting scholarships and further down the road of playing for the Boston Celtics and in the NBA.
So, you had a pretty good high school experience. Where do you think it went wrong?
I think it went wrong. I realized how wrong it went when I started doing cocaine when I was 18. When I was at Boston College and I did a drug for the first time that I knew there was a possibility of dying from it. That's at the point where you know it's wrong.
So, you organized the Herren Project.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell me about like what you do and what your purpose for that is?
Sure. The Herren Project is a nonprofit. It's something that I started a few years ago because I felt that families were lost in trying to navigate their way through finding treatment and recovery for a loved one. I truly believe that we can be better to people who are suffering from this illness. And we've done an amazing job all across the country with the Herren Project. We've assisted hundreds and hundreds of families who were lost and needed help and direction, and that's what we do.
How would you describe your experiences on the road?
Speaking?
Yeah, like.
I think every experience is different. That's the beauty of public speaking, that you walk into a room and you see emotion in front of you. You see people who are struggling with your topic, and it inspires you to be better because you want them to be touched and to see that maybe I can help somebody, maybe I can get help myself, or maybe I can just continue to be me, and what I just spoke about was validation that I was making the right decisions.
Did you ever think as a teenager that if someone like you came and talked to you when you were that age that it would have changed you?
People did come talk to me. I just believe that, and it's not that I do it better. I just think it's different. I think I try to break it down to your level, to high school kids' levels. I want to make it relatable and where kids understand that they know that I drank in the same type of basements that they're in, that I walked out into the woods that they're walking out into. And as I said in the talk, I believe we focus too much on the last day and not the first day. Everybody knows where drug addiction leads you. Everybody should talk about where it began. I don't think anybody, I think we've lost sight that drinking alcohol, doing drugs is illegal. It's not a birthright. It's not a until you're 21. I mean, that's the law. But yet we choose to totally look away from that law and take it upon ourselves to break it. And I think that's what we need to understand, that minors around alcohol, consuming alcohol, a law is being broken, I am in huge support of people who don't drink and drive. I think it's something that's very admirable, but it's also, you should be 21. You shouldn't be driving around a bunch of drunk teenagers. Really, the law was made up that, you have adults in the back seat you know, not 14 and 15-year-olds driving around town.